Hi folks, welcome on this absolutely gorgeous day in Colorado, Frederick, Colorado to be precise. We are at Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name's Paul Lavoie. Today we are showing two same but different Ford F-450s. They are both the dualies. One is a 24, the one on the right here, and then one is a 22 on the left. I'm gonna start with the 22 just to go over this one first. They both have the same 6.7 power stroke engine in them. The new one is the high efficiency one. You get about 25 more horsepower on that one, but we'll go over that in just a second. I'm just gonna show you the front of the 22 really quick. This is a kind of important one because they are the same, but very, very different. The gentleman that had this before actually put an aftermarket grill in here. Really, really cool feature because you've got the light bar going on the front there. It's up top and below. The lights are a little bit of an upgrade too, just a little bit different, but does the exact same. The LEDs are very, very bright, light up your way as you're going down the road. So we're gonna go around to the driver's side here to start. It is a very bright red, but as both of them, they are the red. So if let's just say you have a company that you want to be, somewhat similar in colors, it's a nice little feature to have on this. So like I said, it is the 6.7 power stroke. This is the Lariat trim level. Up here, you've got the trailering mirrors, cameras on the side, so you can actually see the 360 view. So if you see right in here, there's the camera shooting down so you can actually see the bird's eye view on it. And these actually do go out and then they'll power fold in. You do have your keypad known for Ford, so you can access the actual vehicle in the cab with just having the code and not the key. There is one difference on this particular one though when I open the door. This one actually takes a key. So when you're actually in here, you actually physically have to have a key. Most people are used to the push starts, but for this one, it actually is a key and you turn it. I actually personally like that, just so I know that I have my key all the time. But going over some of the features right here, this is pretty standard in both of them. You've got your power windows up and down, all the features right here for your memory seats. I love this feature about Ford is you can actually move the pedals in and out. Very, very cool. Headlights, your lights on the side for your actually trailering features. But other than that, pretty standard stuff. I'm gonna shut this right here and I'm gonna show you the bottom part. You've got your step bars right here. This one are stationary, they do not move. On the Platinum Edition, they actually are the power ones and I'll show you that in just a second. In the back, very, very, very roomy. Very easy to access in here because of the step bars. But then you can actually just lift up. You've got your storage in there. A lot of room, but you can remove that if you want a little bit more area. Me in particular, I love to have my dogs back there, so it makes it a little bit easier. So just to plop them back there so they're not jumping up and down on the seats. You can see on the back part of the console there, you've got a 110 outlet there, and then you've got a 12 volt as well. I'll plop this down. Fuel tank right there. It does have both your fuel and your DEF, so it's easier to access both. The reason I wanted to show this one first, because this one has a huge upgrade on it. If you see in the bed right here, this actually has an extra tank on it. It is a 60-gallon add-on tank, so that puts you just over 100 gallons. Next to that, though, as well, you've got an extra toolbox. We'll come around here. Oh, also one thing about that extra fuel tank is it levels on its own, so you don't need to flip a switch inside the cab. Very, very cool feature. And then when you actually have to fill it, the fuel cap is up top on there. But you do have your fifth wheel prep package on here. Right now this is set up for a gooseneck, but it is easily transitioned into a fifth wheel as well. You do have your 7 and 4 pins right here. And it is a spray-in bed liner to make it so you're not getting any damage on there. You've got dual cameras right here. It's a cool little feature that they have. One is for trailering, one is to just when you're backing into the trailer or backing up to something close, you'll know exactly what you're doing. You also have a secondary 7 and 4 pin hookups right here. This one's here for your spare tire. And you've got your 3-inch hitch right here. A nice feature that is on not all trucks, but all you have to do is just release this right here. It's actually an air valve to make it so you can hook up to where if you get a flat tire, or if your spare's a little bit low underneath, that you can just hook it up really quick and you can fill it up so you don't need to call AAA. Coming around to the side right here, I'm going to show you a little feature on the tail lights, which is very, very nice. As you can see here, it says blind spot radar. That's actually built into the light, so you can actually, since you are driving this very, very large truck, it lets you know if somebody's on the side if you can't see them. You've got your indicator lights just coming down here. And I'll show you in the back here, just the other side. Same thing. If this one is a 60-40 split, you would just lift up the bottom of this seat right there just to access the bottom storage, and or like I said, you can move that storage box out of there. And here is the front passenger seat. I'll be going over some of the features when we actually get inside the cab. I'm going to shut this and I'm going to get inside there, let my cameraman Jody in there, meet you guys around here. And I'll do a brief little showing of this. It's just, both of these trucks are going to look the exact same on the inside. They're both going to have heated and cooled seats. The screen is the exact same size. You do have the same access of the cameras of the bird's eye view. So there's not too much going to be different in this one, but otherwise than your infotainment. But this is always a great feature. I mean, you have multiple 110 and 12 volt outlets in here. So you can either have the connectivity if you want to hook up a laptop to it, or gaming for the kids. All can be hooked up right there. Your trailer brake feature is going to be right here. And then you've got your trailer backup assist right there. Nice little feature. But otherwise, your center console, basically the same. I'll lift it up so you can actually see in there. Like I always say, it's set up for hanging files if you want to set this up as a business, or you can just use it as general storage. There also is an extra connectivity in there as well. And then if you look above your head, you've got the panoramic sunroof, which is massive. It's great to be able to see out if you have any guests in the back seats. But if you do have the sun going up there, it is kind of blinding. So you do have the screen that can come up and close that off of it if that's not your cup of tea, I guess I should say. So other than that, we're gonna hop out, go to the next one. And we'll start on this side just so we're not walking all the way around. But watch this when I open the door. This, like I said earlier, this has the power step-ups. Very, very nice feature. And then obviously when you shut the door, they will go back up. And then as we access the cab here, you'll see this is a different leather. This is the Platinum Edition, so it is a little bit more upgrades versus the Lariat. Same storage in the bottom, but a nice feature that this one has is these side steps. If I can get this, it's very easy to do, but it's able to access the cab very, very easily. You can jump up there, just make sure you're holding on to that side rail there so you can access the bed very, very easily, or you can just reach in for tough stuff to get. Lifting it back up, there you go, very, very easy. We'll walk around to the front here so we can actually see the front on this one as well. Same trailering mirrors that are on this one. And like I was mentioning on the other one, this has the standard grille of the Platinum Edition. Still very, very nice. And the LED lights. We'll actually just hop in the front here. Always watch out for those side steps jumping down though. So as you can see, the leather's a lot different in this one. They're both, like I said, they have the ventilated seats, but this one just looks like a different lighter stitching. And then you've got a little bit different of the trim in there. Platinum on both of there. And it is a little bit different of a setup in there. Same size screen, but on the steering wheel, a little bit different setup because it is 2 years newer. And then you've got all your controls for headlights, side lights, and then the pedals as well there. So we won't hop inside this one, but I will show this one on this side as well. Just the other side of it. Very, very cool. So the difference in engines on this one, when I was going over the high output, the 22 has 475 horsepower. This one has 500 horsepower. Also, you're adding about 150 pounds-feet of torque in the high output versus the 22. The miles on this one is what's really, really a great feature. There's just under 5,000 miles on this one, which is very, very intriguing because it's still a brand new truck. On the other one though, you're at 40,000 miles, still very, very good miles for that one. And Jody, one last thing I wanted to show the folks here. If you're interested in the 24, we're gonna show you the stock number up here. It is 5U241203. And then the other one, the 22, we're gonna walk over there and then we'll finish up here. 5U250120. And again, if you guys are interested in either of these trucks, please just go ahead and get a hold of me. My name is Paul Lavoie. I work at Transwest Truck Trailer RV. You can check out our website, but if you have any email, if you need to email me as well, it is paul.lavoie@transwest.com, and my phone number is 303-503-3305. Folks, have a great day. Thank you for your time.